This kills me. Please, everybody, stop doing this. If you're looking for a powerlifting coach or a bench only coach, say you just want to do bench only, and someone approaches you, look on their Instagram, look them up. If your coach cranked, and I mean cranked, at 240, 220, 275, has a double ply or multiply bench of 365 pounds. It's hard for me to even say it. Do not hire that coach. It's very simple. And stop taking advice from people that you know more than. And one final thing. If any bench coach tells you to not use a tight shirt because you're a beginner, they're a fucking idiot. I fell into that trap. Learn what you're going to play in. Practice how you play, however you want to say it. Like, subscribe, and share. Bottom line is, if you want to squat a lot of weight, you can't will yourself to squat a lot of weight. It happens over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? But you want to have good people around you. Training partners is one thing, but in this day and age, I see a lot of people cheering on instead of actually analyzing. If you get around a good qualified group of lifters, they're going to cheer you on. They're going to give you cues in the squat, keep your head up, like that. But out of the 5 people in your group, 2 of them are going to look at everything you do. And then when you get done, I don't care if you smash a PR. When you get done, they're going to come over and say, look, I know you smashed your PR by 50 pounds, but you could have got it by 100, but you're loosening up here. Nobody takes the time anymore to look at their friends and fellow lifters' flaws and try to help them. Now, I understand a lot of people don't like to take advice, but that's the environment you want to be around. And also, once again, if I was to come back to do a full meet in multiply gear or single ply gear, I would hire 3 individual coaches. Best single ply bencher in the world. I would hire the person, not necessarily with the best single ply deadlift, but one close to the top, right? Because a lot of people don't do coaching. And in the squat, I would get a hold of somebody that squats a ton of weight. But every one of them coaches, it's not because they hit a big weight, it's because they hit a big weight consistently. That's the difference. I can coach someone from a zero, from 135 pound bench to 340 pound bench. I can do it very easily. It won't take long if you're a new lifter. Then after that, that's when we got to start tweaking things. As long as I can make that person a consistent lifter, their strength's going to go up. For the last 4 years, have been very inconsistent. I took a year off and now I'm back. And I've learned a lot by taking time off. One thing, it didn't hurt me. It helped me a ton. And the second thing was, I always listen to my body, but this time I'm listening to it more. And it's going to sound weird, but I finally figured out how to use my triceps. And it took me a long time. But in my last workout, I was so tired from working midnight shift that when I went in to do my light bench, I had pain in my forearms. And it wasn't because of a bad setup. It's because I've been doing a lot of accommodated and resistant exercises. It happens. But in the midst of that, I just did one little thing different about how I grabbed the bar. And it went from feeling like a little pump in my upper chest and my shoulders to zero pump at all, and my triceps feeling like balloons. So I finally learned how to use my triceps. Now this is going to be very interesting because I was up for almost 24 hours and didn't miss a number. That's encouraging. But like I said in the beginning, start getting coaches. I know there are some coaches that are better coaches than are lifters, but that does not apply to everybody. If I'm going to look for a coach for myself, I'm going to look for somebody that can bench over 617 pounds, that can do it consistently, and is not nice. You don't have to be nice to be a good coach, but someone that wants to see video footage, somebody that wants me to call them on the phone, somebody that actually wants to know how this felt, how that felt, wants to review my stuff. That's the most important thing, being actively involved. But once again, if you have a coach that literally can't bench, but they're programming you, get someone else that can, man. Like, there's tons of people that out there that can help you over the internet. So yeah, if you got someone that's programming just your squat and you do your bench yourself and it's very consistent and very good, get somebody that is consistently better than you or better than the competition that you're going to go against. Maybe even in the same weight class, but just on a higher level. But it cares. So start doing that and you'll thank me for it. Share, like, subscribe, leave comments. Don't care if they're good or bad. And let's grow this channel, man. SEW, stronger every week. Later.